My name is Wynn, and I'm an artist and photojournalist in Akron.
My name is Starr, and I'm an artist and artist advocate in Akron.
Right now, I think it's a really amazing time to be a female business owner and a female artist in Akron, because there has really been a shift over the past couple of years, I feel, to gaining the respect that we've always deserved, but there is a bigger focus on really honoring our talents and our contributions to the community and the art world more than there has been in the past.
Just to have our input be considered as valid as artists and females. There's been a palpable increase in that in the last 5 to 10 years for sure. We still have work to do. So ladies, raise your hands if you've had a man tell you how to do your job.
No, oh yeah.
I run into this a lot. I'm in a male-dominated industry as a photographer, as a photojournalist. One of my favorite stories is I showed up at a shoot, set up my equipment. There was another photographer there. I was working for a magazine. He was taking set-up staged photos. And this gentleman, after I had all of my lights set up, came over and proceeded to adjust all of my equipment. Grabbed the tripod, lowered the light, and then came over to me to describe to me how to take pictures, which I have done for 25 years.
Men in particular, men in positions of power, have such an important role in gender and racial equity, equality, because they have been, for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, the keepers of the power. And to be able to share that with others and really open up opportunities for others is the most important work I truly feel that we can do right now to heal our communities and bring our communities together.
And the power structure repeats itself. The same demographic that had money and power before tends to have money and power in the next generation, so on and so forth. It's very difficult to pull yourself out of a situation of poverty. And so in order to break those structures, you need help from within. It goes back to the same issue of advocating for the other versus advocating for yourself. Advocating for yourself is always going to be self-promotional. Advocating for someone else is nudging the power structure.
I remember feeling about 10 years ago the true privilege of being a white woman born in Northeast Ohio in 1973, and how really I could do anything. I felt like I can do anything that I really set my mind to. And then I felt what a privilege that is, right? So, and not everyone gets that. People are not, they don't choose where they're born. They don't choose who they're born to. They don't choose the color of their skin. They don't choose, any number of things. And I remember from that moment really feeling like, use this for the benefit of others.
Well, I was at an Athena event just recently, and we had a young girl from a school at our table, and I said, have you considered, what kind of leader do you think you might want to be? And she's like, I'm not a leader. I don't see myself as a leader. But I said to her, I get that, and that's because you don't see yourself in the faces of leaders. You look at a lot of the walls. I photographed a lot of the walls in Akron. They're full of old administrations, leaders, CEOs, CIOs, what have you, old white men. But this is a historic reference. It's an entire wall of the last decades lined with white men. And that is the reality that we have to reconcile with. And it is not easy to change that narrative. And you have to talk to every young girl that you come into contact with. Every girl that I probably am like the scary aunt persona at this point, because I'm like, have you thought about going into politics? You might be a leader. Do you like business? Are you a CEO?
So I'd like to speak to the group as a Marquee 33 Leadership Akron graduate, and say that I have personally witnessed the strength of so many powerful women leaders and so many supportive male leaders just within that class. I mean, leadership background, as you will soon know, because I know you're, early into your year with Arts and Culture Day, it is really life-changing, and the connections that you make within your class and how you can do cross-pollination of ideas on a larger level in the community just through the besties that you'll gain within this class is really remarkable. So I really encourage all of you to view equity and inclusion with all of the attention that you're bringing to these program days, and really support your female leaders and also support your artists, because I know there are some in this class as well.